Have a good day to Totemno Facila. My name is Wong Xin Yi. Number matrix AD 170226. For this group project, we are asked to fabricate the metal product that we chose before, and we need to fabricate it and develop it into the computer programming software. So, by developing the related input to the C programming software, we can find the expected output for the design of the fabrication metal product. In this project, we use the DEVC++ programming software to develop our programming code for the fabrication of the metal product. So we can find out the expected output is for our fabrication of the metal product. So for this object, we have several objectives that we need to achieve to complete our project successfully. First, we apply the skill and the knowledge that we learned in these courses, and we develop the C programming code based on the fabrication process that we need to design for our metal product. For this project, we need to develop 4 C programming code that related to the mechanical design, product planning, fabrication, and the packaging and logistic departments. So we need to learn and understand the manufacturing process that needed in our selected metal product. To develop a completed C programming code, we need to produce the flowchart that needed to develop in the programming code. Besides that, we also need to obtain the parameter and the specification of the machine that needed in our fabrication of the design product. For the developing of the C programming code, we need to produce at least 2 functions, 2 for looping, and 2 operation decisions on our programming coding. Besides that, we also need to make a video presentation for our project in order to introduce and justify what we have done for our 4 coding to fabricate the metal product. Lastly, we also enhance our teamwork in our group project. For the group organization chart, it can see that we decided into 5 titles, each we have 5 group members. So the title included the project programmer, mechanical design programmer, product planning programmer,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izwan bin Rais, CD170096. I am the part of the group of Doraemon Metal, which is members of Wani, Haikal, Haji Irfan, and Cindy. For myself, I will doing the fabrication, designing the fabrication. Okay, as per screen, this is for engineers to monitor fabrication process. So the process involved is laser cutting, drilling, and tungsten inert cases welding. Okay, the first process is for the laser cutting is to cut the square hole on the plate and to cut the hollow square tube at an angle. The type of laser machine, we use the high-tech IPG fiber laser machine cutting. Okay, so for the maximum allowable length is 3000 millimeter and maximum allowable width is 1500 and maximum thickness is 6 millimeter. So there is 3 type of cutting speed, 80, 25 and 10. Okay, for the first one is square metal plate. So we can insert the this is the parameter and the length. So the next one is calculation energy consumption for metal plate production and total time needed and scrap generated. So to calculate the new the hole that we cut, we have to get a new length and new width, which is we take as 0.8 of the total length and 0.7 from the total width. Okay, so we get the cut area, so which is mean the new length and the new width is mean the cut. Okay, for power it's set for 10 kilowatt. So assume in one day 8 hours of working, so the total watt will be around 80. So for the second part is the hollow square tube. So the hollow square tube will be cut into the 45-degree angle to match the square hole plate. So this is the end of the process 1. So part 3 is semi-auto drilling process. So what we want to look is the machining time, the scrap generated, and the output power and per day by depth of cut parameter, diameter of hole, and numbers of hole is set to 4 as per product requirement and product specification. So the spindle speed is adjustable from 86 to 3360. The programming part. Next, we will be running the program. So this is how the program start. Okay, is mentioned above the type of cutting speed, real maximum size. Then for the square plate, let's assume we take the length of 300, width of 200, thickness of 7. Thickness maximum is 6. Okay, thickness of 4. Okay, so we get the new length, the hole that should be cut, and the new width of the hole that we cut. So the area cut will be around 33,600 millimeter square. So the maximum cutting speed is 80 to 10, so we select 80. So we are automatic calculated, scrap generated is 13.44, and the machining time is 9.5. So the hollow square tube. So the length dimension for hollow tube is width of the hole cut of the metal plate, because we want to get the 45-degree angle, and welding process on the hole that cut and the hollow tube should be same to avoid any wastage or any extra machining process. So the thickness will be around 6. I put 8. So the maximum input is 2. So I put 6. So the area cut as per mentioned before is calculated is shown. So the cut perimeter is already is get. So for the second process is TIG welding. Okay, the welding parameter is the welding length. Okay, so the thickness for the hollow square tube is 6 as per previous. So the amps is 200, voltage is 22. So the result welding time is 50 minutes per pieces. Output per hour is 1. Output per day is 10. So energy usage is 4 kilowatt. So the third is a semi-auto drilling machine process. So the enter depth cut. So I select of to cut to 6. So the diameter of hole I select of 10 mm. Number of hole is 4 as per spec, and the spindle speed I put around 1000. So we get the machining time, the scrap generated, the output power, output per day, and the energy usage. Okay, that's all. Thank you from me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ungku Haikal bin Ungku Haide. My metric number is AD170081. Okay, for programming project, my task is to design the project, to design the 2D project. So here is my programming. So this is my programming. It will ask to decide either the small or large one. So we try to run the program. Okay, firstly they ask to small or large, or either we do not want to use the programming, we can close it. So we go for the first choice, but still I want to use 6, so entry, the wrong entry. Next we go for the 1. Okay, we go to the small and they ask to decide whether top view or side view or main menu, so I choose top view. We put 18 for the rows and column we put 15. So this is the shape of the object. Next we decide to have 2 as our choice. Okay, range I put 16. Okay, need to re-enter and I put 830, so we need to re-enter again. 65, re-enter again, and I put 8 maybe. Okay, that's the shape. So we go to main menu and we go to large, top view 37, 30. So that is the shape. Okay, next is side view 14. So that is the shape, and we don't want to use the programming again, and we go to main menu and close the application. Thanks for using the program.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Irfan Haras bin Syamsul Nahar. My metric number is CD180156. Today I want to create the C++ program about the production planning based on my product. So I want to run the program using the online GDB. Okay, if you can see, this is a program. So I will run it. Okay. Insert material detail. Type 1 is carbon steel. Cost is 50 ringgit. The weight is 5.9 Newton. Type 2 is alloy steel. Cost is 90 ringgit. The weight is 3.9 Newton. Type 3 is stainless steel. The cost is 40 ringgit. The weight is 4.9 Newton. And the type 4 is stool steel. And the cost is 100 ringgit. 0.81 Newton. Choose the material you will use. I choose 3. 3 is a stainless steel. Size of material for plate, length for plate is 0.15, width is 0.1. For hollow square, the length of hollow square is 0.08. The width is 0.082. Enter the size of product. The length is 0.15. The width is 0.08. For height is 0.105. Area of hollow square is 0.0064. Diameter of circle on plate is 0.01. How many steps in the workflow? 6 steps. First step is raw material. Second step is measure dimension. Third step is cutting process. Fourth step is milling process. Fifth step is welding process. And the last step is final touch. Okay, so estimate working hour per day. Working hour per day is 1 hour. Then we can get the estimate total raw material for plate is 1 and hollow square is 1. For unused material in kilogram is 0.2 kilogram. Processing time per day for one product is 1 hour. So the cost of product is for the bringing item is 5 ringgit. Stainless steel plate and hollow square, the price is 80 ringgit. Duration time for product done is 50 ringgit. So the total of cost of product is 135 ringgit. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shazwani binti Bukhari. My metric number is AD170153. Okay, today I will present to you the part for packaging and logistics for this project. Okay, for the initial input that we need to enter in the coding is length of the products, width of the products, and height of the products. And then we need to select the type of packaging box based on list of packaging box. And then we need to select the total quantity that we need to pack into the selected box. After that, the system will calculate the total boxes needed for the product to be packed. And then the coding will calculate the total weight of the product that had been packed into the selected box. And then we need to choose the transportation for logistic, which is we have 3 choices to choose. And then the output will calculate the total transport that needed for the product to fill in, and then the cost of the transport. And then the label, the last is the label for the packaging. Okay, we will try to run the coding. The parameter is based on the product, which is 100. 95, 75, and select the type of packaging box. I choose 1. And the total products that to be packed, I choose 120. And then the total boxes needed is 10. Total weight of the product is 683 kilogram per meter cube. And then I choose. And then for the transportation, I choose box van. The total transport needed is 1. And the total cost of the transport is 400 ringgit Malaysia. And then at the bottom is serial number for the products. That's all. Thank you.